Hello, this is Chess with Bill. I am continuing Chess practice. This is the opening theme stuff, so opening tactics. And we're going to do this for a little bit. I've been trying to do this every day, even when I'm not recording, just to get better and better with tactics and to improve my chess. And hopefully, that will, when I get back to streaming, it will show a marked improvement. So here we go. Here we go. Alright, so I think you can see the difficulty. No, you can't. Oh, yeah, you can. Difficulty level is normal. You can change it, of course. I'm at normal. We'll see how well that pans out. So, right. So it's this whole pattern. Except I can do this. I guess I take. And I get checked, and then I get this anyway. Instead of going fast, I should probably just try to think it all the entire way out. I'm seeing a check here, right? Then a check here, and then I can get this with the queen, I think. Hold on. So I get a pawn, okay, lose the bishop. Check. He's not going to take it with the queen because this can happen. I should say this bishop can take. He's got to move his king somewhere. Let's say his king moves back. I will get the bishop. So I got a bishop and a pawn for a bishop. Okay. I mean, that is... Do I see anything else that I could exploit? There's a check here. Well, no, never mind. He just takes. I take back. Yeah, I think this is it. Maybe here instead of here. This is guarded by this bishop here. This puts a lot of pressure on his king. So the question is, do I check this way, getting a second pawn? We're going to go that way. Alright, so then he's got to move somewhere, and I've got this. And that looks pretty gnarly. Alright. So it's white. Queen is here. I can just take. What piece did he just took a knight, so it's a knight trade. Knight trade! There's a check here. He'd have to block that way. What happens if I take the obvious? Here, let's say he attacks. I can check. Nope. So it's something else. Maybe it's the check here. There's that. I mean, I can check this way. He blocks with either his queen or his bishop. And I can take. This looks pretty gnarly. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's it. No? I was thinking this. Wow, my mouse is really jacked up. This takes. And then I was thinking that I had an attack here, but I guess he can just respond. Take. No. So taking the here is the obvious. That doesn't work. Check. He blocks this way. Take. He's forced to take here. I get this. This happens. But I've lost a queen and a bishop. He's lost a queen and a bishop. And I'm down a piece. Maybe here. Same difference, and then I get down. Huh. Well, right now I'm just kind of trying things out, right? Which is really not the way that I should be doing this. I'm going to go ahead and switch out my mouse, because this mouse is getting really annoying. Give me just a moment. Recording me doing this crap. Awesome. Alright. This should be a lot better. So what to do? What's the benefit here? It's not this, because that's just a straightforward trade. That's probably what I would do in a game. It's not here. Taking doesn't seem right. And I don't have any other things to do. I mean, I could attack his knight, but he just pull away and attack my queen and my bishop. Right? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably just not seeing the forest for the trees here. I was thinking maybe this could work, but then he comes back here and, you know, take, and then I get the rook. Is that not it? Okay, that is it. Alright. Okay. I thought I tried that and convinced myself that I hadn't. So this is not a puzzle for checking. It's a piece type thing. I feel like taking here. He can take back, and then I get his horse. I did not consider that. Because why would he just go through with it? Though, can't I just take his bishop? So this might be one of the issues. I see that this is training the patterns. And, you know, little tactics of, oh, if they happen to do this. Like if you're playing me and I do something like that, this is how you exploit it. I get that. I was reading this. It's not how to improve your chess. Maybe that is what it's called. Yeah, how do you improve your chess? 4th edition, I think, is what it is. And one of the mantras of it is, assume that your opponent is playing moves that are not good. So I'm paraphrasing, but the idea is, assume that the move is bad, and that way, by looking at the board, you have to prove why their move was good. Right? As in, don't assume that it's a perfect move and you have to respond to it. Okay. So, there's obviously taking. There's checking here, which is kind of what I would like to do. If I get rid of this knight, that becomes really weak, especially with the queen being there. Something like this. The knight doesn't have to take, but it does remove that defender. Like here, he takes, and you have this, but I don't think that's it. Taking here requires the queen. Doesn't require the queen to move there, but that's likely what would happen. Then what? I mean, I can attack her, but... So what happens if I do the obvious? I take the horse. Queen takes back. Maybe it's just my computer, because my mouse is doing the same thing again. And this is a different mouse. So the queen's here. I don't really see how that helps my situation. I mean, it takes back the piece. Well, maybe I'm just overcomplicating this. No, I don't think so. We're even right now. It'd be an even trade, right? He's up a pawn. He, whoever my opponent is. Opponent. The opponent. So, the things I'm thinking. This, to remove this knight. Then I take back this way. Granted, then he comes this way. Here, 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 and then he gets to this. That's no good. I'm going to take this. That's wrong. Okay. So maybe here so he can't take. I'm pinning the knight. Taking here. This also removes that guy. And then I can pin him. Wait, he's not really pinned. And wouldn't this just happen? Maybe not. It's also coming out this way. Pinning the queen. Let's try that. Okay. That way the queen can't take back. Taking this way, now this happens. So I could pile up on this dude, but then that it does activate my queen. Well, hold on. Let's say I pile up this way. He's still not going to do this. Okay. There we go. So it just blocks the pawn's movement, and these dark squares are not as big of a deal because he doesn't have a dark squared bishop. Okay. Also, it starts this attack, right? I mean, he's just going to lose a piece. I so easily get ticked off by these puzzles. Like, it irks me. You'd be like, boom, it's like, no! Ugh. Just don't ever be wrong. That's my mantra. This doesn't work right now. Getting rid of him would be great. Well, who's his defender? This guy? What else do I see? I see this line. King's fairly weak on this side here. That's an attack on his old bishop, which can't get away. But he can just take it. I mean, there's this, then that. I feel like it can just be defended. It does open up. Moving that eventually opens up a place for my knight. Queen can get attacked here if I move there. So I don't think that's so great. And then this bishop doesn't want to move because of his bishop, right? So I'm seeing this. Granted, this bishop can just come in. I can still pop over here. Is that right? Yeah. Bishop can come in to attack the queen. I can come this way, and then he starts doing this number, which is annoying. Well, instead of moving the queen, I could move over here, protecting this square. Doesn't that incur something like this, though? And then I don't want to push because he can take, and then he's got a vector on my guy. Maybe. Maybe not, actually. Let's do this. Nope. Alright, so the idea is to come here and get it with the queen. I didn't see it until I actually made the move. I'll just take his queen like that and he'll take back. Woohoo! This check. This happens. Unless he moves there. What did he just take? Oh, he just moved his queen. This check is taken. My queen is here. kind of this difference that way is not going to work. I could also just take his pawn. But I don't know if my knight really wants to be there. Son of a bitch. Come here. Take back. Queen can come here. And then I guess I win the knight. But I win a pawn and a knight. I could get this rook maybe. Check. No, never mind. That or this. If he moved here, then I could get the rook. But let's say I check here. He takes with the queen. So I've lost the knight. Alright, let's come here. Nope. Alright, I don't know what to do here. Well, there's this other attack. This way, takes. And now I'm here? No. That doesn't make any sense. I could take the queen, and his king moves back, right? And I take the pawn. It's a pretty good central pawns at that point. Don't really see how that's better. I mean, he loses castle rights, but he's already lost castle rights. He ain't got no right to castle. Yeah, I am not seeing this. Maybe normal's a little too hard for me. Or maybe I'm a little too tired. Alright, this will be the last one. I'm gonna clearly need to do more of these. I was thinking of swinging the queen around. He can either go back or he can move this way. Then the queen can take here. Okay. That's going to be the last one for today. Okay. Did not do so good. That means I know that normal is the right spot for me. Which is good. Which is good. I'll continue doing these. I hope you guys like these videos. If you do, please let me know. I will be doing some live streaming soon. I've just been taking a bit of a hiatus because I really wasn't improving, or I didn't feel like I was improving that much, and I was taking it a little too seriously. So this allows me to kind of decompress and also feel like I'm improving. Okay, thanks to Patreon, patreon.com/chesswithbill. Please join it if you haven't, and I know you haven't, unless your name is James Johnston, Ember Ellaria, or Natalia Cline. Thank you guys very much for supporting the channel, and I will see you next time. Peace.